interactions. This is Rebecca Willingham with Tyler's Coffee, here today to show you how to use the Saeco Vienna Plus machine. This is the exact machine we will be sending to the brand ambassador for all of our AJ's demos. I'm going to go over briefly just the parts about the machine, and then I'll go into more detail about each individual part and how to use it. Right here, this is the coffee spout. This is only where the coffee comes out of. Pull it down, smaller cup, push it up for a larger cup. Over here, this is the steam wand. Now out of here, you can either add more hot water if need be, or froth/steam any milk. Up above, it's the bean hopper. This is where all of Tyler's delicious acid-free coffee beans will go. Back here is the water holder, water container, water reservoir, whatever you would like to call it. And then lastly, these are the buttons, and we'll get more into those into a moment. Now let's move on to the coffee hopper. This is where all of the coffee beans will be going. This knob over here on the left-hand side, this is the dosage amount knob. Plus sign means you're adding more coffee grounds per cup, and then minus sign means you're using less coffee grounds per cup. Remember, counterclockwise, it's increased. Clockwise, the amount of coffee used is decreased. The knob back here in the back, this is coarse and fine knob. The lower the number, the finer the grind. The higher the number, the coarser the grind. We keep it at an average of, between an average of 8 and 12 for a good medium grind quality. This is the water reservoir located in the back of the machine. Easy to pick up and put back down for refilling, or you can just take a bottle of water and pour it in. Either way really doesn't matter, as long as all of the lines on the bottom are matched up according to the shape. It will slide in seamlessly. Be sure to only and always use purified, bottled, or filtered water. Never use any tap water. Our coffee hates tap water. Do not use it. Only purified, filtered, or bottled. Now let's move on to the coffee buttons. If you see this button right here, this determines how big of a cup of coffee you want to make. Now, the amount of coffee that you have set with this knob right here to be used in every cup will never change. The only thing that this knob does is tells the machine how much water you want it to add. Far to the left as possible, it's going to be basically an espresso, very, very, very dark espresso. That's more of an average espresso. So less water, same amount of coffee. A lot of water, same amount of coffee. Now that's going to be a 1 espresso, but say you want to do a double shot, you just quickly tap twice, and it will do a double shot automatically. Did you hear it grind twice? That was it doing a double shot automatically by pressing that button 2 times in a row. For 1 shot or 1 cup, just press it once. As soon as the coffee is done brewing, you see the light went back to a solid green. That means the process is done and it is ready to make another cup of coffee. As long as that light is green, a solid green, you are good to go. If it is a blinking green, you're in the middle of a brewing process or something is going on, and we'll get into that later on. This is just the power button. Push it off, turn off the coffee maker, turn it on, and it starts to start and restart itself. And there we go. The green light turns right back on. Now let's move on to the frother. Simply click the frothing button. You'll see it'll start blinking, and wait for it to turn a solid color of green before we can use it. The blinking process just indicates it heating up what it needs to heat up for the frother. And there we go. Now we'll go down to the frother and it swivels 360 wherever you may need it to go. Just swivel it where you want it and turn this knob over here. Now if you look at the indicator, you can easily see as far counterclockwise as you go, turns it on, and going clockwise. So I think there's milk in there and you're making a delicious froth. Now turn off, simply turn it as far clockwise as possible. Now for switching back from the frother to the coffee maker. Simply click on the frothing button once again. You will notice now that both the coffee and the frother light are blinking. Now you simply turn the frother on. Now this is just releasing the pressure. That's all that it is doing. As soon as it is finished releasing all the pressure, the coffee light will turn back green, solid. The frothing light will turn off, and you turn off the water. You're good to go to make another coffee. Now we will discuss the last button on this machine, the red light button. This button is on, the coffee machine will not work, and we need to get that red button off for the coffee machine to work. Reasons for that red button to be on. The coffee bean hopper is out of beans. That will turn the red light on. If so, just check it, add more beans, and you should be good to go. Water reservoir is empty. If this is empty and there is just not enough water for the machine to pull, add more water and the red light will be taken care of. The coffee puck holder is out. If that is out, the machine, the red light will automatically turn on. You see, as I put it back in, the red light goes off. If this is open, this is a fail-safe. Every time after you fix something and you want the red light to go off, simply open it and close it, and the machine restarts itself. This red light indicator is more showing you that everything is not where it needs to be. So if it's still on and you can't figure out why, just push around with it. Push in, make sure everything is tight and secure. And it should go away. And just remember, every single time after you have fixed the problem of the red light, just open it, close it real quick to let the machine restart itself. This opening and closing is always the restart or fail-safe thing, I guess you could say, to get the machine back up and running. I will be including a user manual as well from Saeco, so please refer to that if need be, and always email me any questions you may have. Thank you for your time.